Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here, and today we're going to be doing my top 5 favorite MCU movies. Starting off with number 5, we have Captain America Civil War. Now, I might be a little bit biased when saying this because Civil War was actually the first MCU movie I saw in theaters, but case in point, I really enjoyed this movie. The division it showed between Iron Man's side and Captain America's side was shown greatly, quite frankly, with acting skills that were phenomenal by both Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, and of course it showed that more in depth with the other superheroes or the other Avengers, and it was just a really good performance with really good fight scenes, really good stories, especially behind Zemo. I think we got to see Zemo's character in a really nice aspect, and it was just a movie I really enjoyed. Coming in at number 4, we have Captain America the First Avenger. Now, I understand there's a lot of debate nowadays as to why Captain America the First Avenger isn't as good as Captain America the Winter Soldier, but I honestly disagree because Captain America the First Avenger just has that really special aesthetic of showing the 1940s and World War II, and it just has a really good story that you can connect to. Of course, Captain America the Winter Soldier has this too, with Bucky being the villain, but it just doesn't feel the same because Captain America the First Avenger starts out with showing Steve Rogers' background story, how he becomes Captain America, how he gets to get along with all these characters, and it just shows a really good character development story with a very good villain, that being Red Skull, and of course it shows the rise of Hydra and how it then later plays a big part in future MCU films. Coming in at number 3, we have Avengers Infinity War. Now, I know a lot of people would put Avengers Infinity War much higher, probably at number 2 or number 1, but the reason why I wouldn't put it up that high is simply because it might be a little bit too much thrown at you at such a high pace of time. But regardless, Avengers Infinity War is still a very good movie, as it depicts many of our heroes coming together, such as Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers, and even Doctor Strange, who before this wasn't with any other Avengers in any other films. Avengers Infinity War also depicts Thanos as a really good villain, a villain that we could all connect to in the way that he believes what he wants to believe, but we also recognize that he's an evil villain, and I believe the way they wrote this out as a script was really well done by the Russo brothers, and that is why Avengers Infinity War is a good film and at number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have Avengers Endgame. Now, similar to Captain America the First Avenger and Captain America the Winter Soldier, there is a huge debate amongst MCU fans as to which movie is better, Avengers Infinity War or Avengers Endgame. But for me, I feel like Endgame was a lot better than Infinity War because it actually had a really good pace, unlike Infinity War that had, in my opinion, way too much fight scenes that, yes, were entertaining, but caused the story to be kind of hard to follow until you were able to process it after you exited the theaters. But with Endgame, it was an actual good pace, as it showed the buildup of the film, where it showed the Avengers feeling the pain of losing to Thanos and showing that pain and struggle of losing over the course of 5 years, and how it finally led to the final fight scene, which in my opinion continues to be the best final fight scene of any other Marvel movie in MCU history. Finally, at number 1, the crown to the best MCU movie goes to SpiderMan No Way Home. Now, to be perfectly clear, I believe Spider-Man No Way Home is only a tad bit better than Avengers Endgame, and I still have debates in my mind as to which movie is better because I'll switch from time to time, but as of right now, I believe Spider-Man No Way Home is the best MCU film, mainly because of the nostalgia that Spider-Man fans got to witness seeing the Tobey Maguire films, Andrew Garfield films, and the finale of Tom Holland's trilogy all come together as an Avengers Endgame, but for Spider-Man movies. We also got to see all the villains return to their great roles, such as Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin, Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, and Jamie Foxx as Electro, but that's only to name a few, as we also got to see the Lizard and Sandman return from their respective films. I also felt really attached to Spider-Man No Way Home as Tom Holland's Spider-Man struggles with the death of Aunt May, and we also, of course, got to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield return, which I think was the biggest great takeaway from all the MCU fans watching Spider-Man No Way Home. There you have it, guys. There is my top 5 favorite MCU films. I hope you can all agree with this opinion, and of course, if you don't, please be respectful, as I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section below as to what your top 5 favorite MCU films are, so feel free to share that in the comment section below. I would also like to give credit to Sunzilla for giving me this idea. I will link his channel in the description below for giving me this top 5 idea, and also feel free, if you guys have any ideas for future top 5s, to also list them in the comment section below. So without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye-bye.